And we're back. You're watching the 2026 Virtual International Championships. My name is Nicholas with Dance Sport Dynamics, bringing you this live stream event for the Fred Astaire Dance Studios. Joining us on the commentary couch is Mr. Talia Tarzanov. And there he is.
All right. We're getting in play. Test. There we are.
Mistake. I'm sorry. It's Jim Carter. Who's with you, right. Jim Carter? Oh, the lovely Tommy.
And Tommy.
All right.
We just got off of judging, so.
Welcome.
Well, Plant, are you going to be on here with us?
I'm just on when we switch.
Gotcha.
And thank you very much. Next, we go to heat number 291. It is salsa. 10 couples this time. Heat
all right.
291.
Let me get the
salsa.
And here we go, watching some fabulous salsa. You know, I really enjoy that each studio has a different theme.
Yes.
The alien theme so far has stood out the most to me. The neon colors have really popped on the screen. They catch my eye. And make sure that you do your shout outs and ask us any questions that you have, because we don't mind answering them if we can, and who your favorite studio is, our favorite couple is. And Jim has his glasses on so he can read it.
Whose is that? I don't have my chat on. Well, I guess we got this here. Okay, I guess I don't need mine.
Should have 9 couples, 2 events.
I'm coming.
Heat number is 292. Hustle.
Hey, Tommy.
Hi, Jimmy.
How are you?
I'm fabulous. How you doing? I feel like we've been in the same area, but give me the pillow.
Oh, you want it?
Yes.
All right, we'll give that to you. So that must have been for Steve earlier. Steve likes a little pillow. Okay, there we go.
Oh, it feels much better.
We're getting settled. I'll keep an eye on this. All right, we got some people. Some people in the chat. Very nice.
I'm your boogeyman. I think we danced to this together.
Oh, we danced to a lot of stuff, Miss Tommy. I think
this is the famous yellow unitard.
Oh, unitard.
Cat suit.
Cat
Whatever.
suit, that's
Same
right.
difference.
Cat suit. Well, you're going to be seeing us for the next 2 hours and possibly 40 minutes. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Enjoy us while you can.
Yeah.
And great job, dancers. We're moving to Heat 293. The dance is merengue. We have 10 entrants and 3 events. Merengue, please.
Mr. Plant, can you hear us?
It'll be a comedy hour for the next 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, well, I don't know if it was explained to everybody. I know that sometimes people are wondering why we are talking over the music.
And why do we talk over the music?
Well,
Mr.
Miss Tommy,
Carter?
I'm glad you asked that. There are certain songs that are copyrighted, and if we do not talk over the music, YouTube might just shut us down. And it won't be permanent, but be for a little longer than we would like it to be. So that's why we got to keep talking all the music. So I know you like to hear the music, but you're stuck listening to us. Okay. Mr. Plant comes with the voice of reason. Can I have the volume up? No. It's only
you gotta remember he's old. He can't.
And it's only day 2. It's only day 2.
And well done. Thank you, couples. Next, I go to heat number 294. It is West Coast Swing. 7 couples this time. 1 event. Heat is 294. West Coast Swing.
Okay. All right, we're all good. All right, we're just getting things organized so we have things ready to rock and roll for this. Anyways, yeah, just to talk about the talking over the music. Yeah, we don't want all of a sudden you're watching and it just goes to no screen. So yeah, we have to talk. And if it's one thing Tommy and I like to do, let's talk. It's talk. Correct. We are talkers. But we do have the chat up here. So there are, I believe, 67 people out there watching this right now.
Hey, remember, if you're watching it at a studio and you've got it on the big screen, you can log in on your smaller devices on your phone. So that way you can do shout outs, do questions. You can say, go Syracuse, go Venus.
And well done. Thank you, dancers. Next to go to heat number 295. It is salsa. 11 couples, 3 events, heat 295, salsa.
You did say Venus, right?
I said Venus.
Okay, just double checking. This is supposed to be a G show, Miss Tommy.
PG-13.
PG-13, right. So if you are out there and you have any questions, as some of you may or may not know, Tommy and myself, we are adjudicators. We judge national events. We go to regionals and regional events. So here's your opportunity. If you are somebody who's interested in competing or is a competitor and maybe are not taking part in virtual but watching, if you have any questions regarding what we look for and anything, just put it on here and I will try to answer your question. Tell me I'll try to answer your questions. We'll try.
Do the best we can.
Well, mostly we will give you our honest opinion, that's for sure, of whatever your question is. But
and if we don't know, we'll do like Mr. Knight and we'll Google it.
Ah, he is a Googler.
Googly boogly.
Googly googly.
And thank you, couples. Next, we got a heat number 296. It is hustle. 11 couples this time. 3 events, heat 296, hustle.
It's good seeing big heats. Remember, I was at one of probably the first and second virtual competition, and we might have had 7 or 8 people in divisions. We've had 15.
Oh, and what's amazing about this is that these people are getting a head start on the World Cup series. They're getting double points.
Students and teachers.
Yes, double points.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
And you know what's even better? Is they get to sleep in their own bed.
Yes,
tonight.
They have the advantage of home field advantage.
That's right.
Kind of like at football, you'd like to have that home field advantage.
Well, it's your floor, so you're used to it. But yeah, it's a nice event because sometimes it allows people that may not be able to go to a national event to be part of a national competition, and really not leave their homes. Well, they have to leave their homes, or their home studio.
And thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 297. It is merengue. 5 couples now. Heat is 297, merengue.
All right, little merengue.
The merengue. Let's see what we have up. We have Syracuse, West Bloomfield, Wyckoff, and Green Bay South. Go Green Bay. I say that because we're Packer fans.
That's right.
Here.
You're a Packer fan now?
Well, I have to be. I'm married into it.
And your daughter's a Packer fan, too, so I guess you have to be.
We bleed green in our house. We bleed green.
Nice. And weren't you and Joe Team Green?
Team Green, yes, we were.
I threw myself on your team because, I was by myself here. There's a lot of couples. What?
Nope, you were always Team Green.
That's right. I have noticed that they are saying, calling us different things up there with the judges, the Fab Five right now.
I wonder what we were called when I was
But I'm a little
there.
confused because, I was judging earlier and it was the Fab Five. It should be different now because there's 5 different people.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me.
And thank you, couples. Next, we go to heat number 298. It is salsa. 9 couples this time. Heat is 298, salsa.
I'm trying not to yawn.
Well, Ms. Tommy, I think one thing we can try to do is, if everybody's noticed, this is our nightclub competition, and every studio has their own theme. And as we were up there judging, we were trying to figure out what the themes are, because it wasn't just one. At Nationals, usually have one theme, but everybody's able to do their own theme. So, I mean,
Well, Pleasant Prairie had Animal.
so probably like Welcome to the Jungle kind of a.
I would think that
Of a thing?
Something. Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah.
It looks like Wyckoff is like disco. I guess so because it's a big disco LED kind of projection on the wall. So I'm assuming they're doing a disco night.
And they're not out there now, but one of them has the alien theme.
I did see, I don't know if it was an instructor, had the full alien outfit, even the mask on with the big eyes.
Loved it.
That was entertaining us, definitely, as judges.
Thank you, couples. Next to go to Heat 299, it is Hustle. 8 couples.
Oh, Miss Gabby's on.
Heat 299, Hustle.
Sorry, I talked over Ted. Miss Gabby's on. Miss Gabby. She says, Jimmy, hey, Tommy. So good to see you both. Yes,
Thank
it is. It's always good to see us. We love Miss Gabby.
Yes, we do.
Well,
Hello
thank you
there,
for
Miss
watching,
Gabby.
Miss Gabby. Wish you were here.
And Mr. Jimmy and I are so glad to be able to see each other. We hadn't been able to hang out in so long.
For a while. That's right.
And then they didn't even put us on the same panel or
No, well,
anything.
because they know we'd probably get nothing done because, you know.
They put us here talking together.
Yeah, they figure if they're going to cause any problems, might as well do it on a microphone.
Oh, they don't know what they're asking for.
No, I know. But Miss Gabby, wish you were here, enjoying all the fun and craziness.
I bet our weather is better than your weather.
Yeah. Well, it's going to get cold here. It's funny how, we kind of complain like it's cold here and it's like 50. We'll continue that.
And next we go to Heat 300. It is Salsa. And we should have 9 couples this time. Heat 300, Salsa.
And our friends in like the Midwest and on the East Coast just kind of roll their eyes at us.
I know.
Especially this weekend. You all be safe out there, seeing all the different storms that are coming and the weather. And I know up in Wisconsin where my sister is, it's like 17 below zero.
Look, if it's lower than my age, I'm not going outside.
If it's lower than your age, well, okay. I guess a good way to frame it. But you're a Florida girl. You've been a Florida girl your whole life, so.
My blood is thin.
Yes. All right, we also have Joanne. So what? The aliens out there?
Boise.
Yeah, Boise alien theme. That's right. We were talking about that.
And the leopard print.
Yeah,
there,
Greensboro too is like animals.
They all have like leopard print on.
Pensacola
So cool.
obviously is having a pajama party.
Love it. That's what I would want.
That's what we should have done. We should have just been in pajamas to sit here. I got a little coffee.
Hustle.
Hot chocolate and donuts.
Hot chocolate, yes.
And cronuts.
And cronuts. Oh, let me tell you something. There's not a lack of food here for the judges. I got to tell you that. They've been feeding us like crazy. We had, there's a fast food place called Whataburger, which I think is more of a southern kind of thing, but they have these breakfast burritos. They call them, what do they call them?
Taquitos.
Taquitos, which everybody just loves.
They're amazing.
And then Joe, last time we did a competition, brought these cronuts in that were just made. They were warm, and Luann brought some of those in today, too. So you might see a lot more fatter judges the next time you see us because they're not feeding us healthy food.
Southern way.
You're right. I'm just waiting for the grits and okra to come out.
I know.
Fried okra. It's got to be. Anyways, yes, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight. Yes, dancing, of course, but...
and then random stuff as well.
And thank you, couples. Next we go to Heat 302. It is Salsa. 9 couples this time. Heat 302, Salsa.
The one from Mr. Tony Davellani just walked by.
We are graced with his
I
presence.
still have to get even with you for something.
And Mr. Knight.
Oh, Mr. Knight. It's strange not seeing you on camera. He loves to be on camera. It's his favorite filter. All right, who else we got in here? We got someone from Oak Creek. Like I said, we have Miss Gabby. We have Miss Joanne Jastrom. She's a Packer fan, too. So you're allowed to be on the chats. My sister's on here. Says hi, Jim and Tommy.
Hello, hello, hello.
I told her to get her butt down to Florida because it's way too cold there. They're not going to listen to me. They're Wisconsin.
They probably don't even really think
They
it's
love the
that cold.
cold. They love the snowmobile, all that kind of stuff. No.
Thank you, couples. Next to go to Heat 303, it is Hustle. 9 couples, 4 events. Heat number is 303, Hustle.
You have your snowmobiles. We have water skis,
Really?
jet skis, wave runners.
Someone from Appleton, it's -7.
Oh no. But you know what? Appleton's still here dancing and having a good old time, and so is everybody in Milwaukee.
Yes.
Nobody stops the dancing.
Nope.
Not even the weather. We're like the post office, the U.S. Post Office. No rain, no sleet, no snow.
No, it just keeps going. Yeah, Miss Gabby says she wishes she was here too because she's bracing for a snowstorm. Well, Gabby, you chose to live there, so I don't feel bad for you.
Well, you know what I learned? Gates said...
I do feel bad for you, but still.
Always
move
have
where
a
it's warm.
candle.
You don't have to worry about that.
Gates said to always have a candle in your car because if you...
Candle?
A candle. I don't know. He said it might save your life. The blankets, you can still freeze to death, but if something happens to your car while you're driving, if you have a candle, you can make it overnight. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. That's what he was saying last night.
Not like a little tiki candle, I hope.
I don't know.
And next we go to Heat number 304. It is Salsa. 10 couples this time. Heat is 304, Salsa.
He says he has a candle in every one of his cars.
Well, that's because he's 1 year old and he likes to blow the candle out, like, and sing himself happy birthday. I don't know. I don't understand how that's going to help you stay warm or alive, but if it works for Mr. Gates, more power to him. Yes, in Wisconsin, my sister says it's actually 25 below this morning.
Oh, my goodness. I can't even imagine.
25 below.
You know, this time last year, we had snow here. We had actual snow here. We had about a foot of snow.
Wow.
And I stayed for like 3 or 4 days. And we got to make a snowman. Well, no, my children did.
Nice.
I didn't. Again, if it's below my age, I don't go outside. And I took pictures and videos from the window.
Well, we must be doing a good job because now we're up to 72 people listening to us.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, we will talk about dance too.
Of course.
But, 2 hours and 40 minutes,
Well, weather's a big deal.
And next to go to Heat number 305, it is Hustle. 9 couples now, 3 events. Heat 305, Hustle.
Hustle is one of my favorite dances.
Well,
That's back in your day.
I kind of lived when hustle was actually in vogue.
Well, here's a little tidbit of information about hustle.
I was like 5.
You taught me hustle.
I know I taught you hustle. Some of you may not know, but, Miss Tommy was one of my students. Well, she's a child of ballroom, and I got I drew the short straw to to work with the at the time the owner's sister. No pressure. And I have to say Tommy was an absolute angel to work with.
I was a terror.
Oh my God. We actually used to hold competitions where we are right now, and I remember we were doing a competition, and I was waiting for Tommy to come. She walks in the ballroom, and she had like multicolored. We'll talk about it in a second.
And next we go to Heat number 306. It is Salsa. 10 couples this time. Heat number is 306, Salsa.
It was it was a while ago, but I know it was either multicolored, shaved on one side. I was just like, what the heck is going on?
I went through a punk phase, okay? What can
well,
I say?
You were definitely...
It was platinum blonde and some red.
You were definitely independent, that's for sure. But you turned out okay. And
it matched my costume.
And we did a lot of dancing together.
Yes, we did.
We got through those terrible 17, 18, 19-year-old years.
Yes, we did.
20, 21, 22, 20. How old are you now? Let's just keep going. All right, let's see.
I'm still a baby.
You are a baby. All right, we got someone says, go Boise. Love the costumes. Is Boise on there right now?
Boise's not on there right now,
Not
but
now.
Boise is the one that has the alien theme. I love
Alien theme, yes. Very creative.
it. It is.
All right, once
Thank you, couples. Next we go to Heat 307. It is Hustle. 9 couples this time. Heat number is 307. Hustle.
Once again, if you are listening or watching us on YouTube, feel free to let us know that you're on by saying hi. And if you don't want us to say your name or shout it, just say, don't say my name. Don't tell anybody I'm here. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to ask us. We're going to be here for a little bit. So we will answer your questions. Oh, we got, 9 competitors right now? Very
yes,
nice.
we have 9 competitors.
Yeah, Greensboro is definitely some sort of a zebra or animal print, I guess.
So they're definitely a jungle theme.
Frederick's doing like a glow party. Because we
Yeah.
noticed like a little black light because the dresses are really popping.
Neon party.
A neon, yeah, that works too. There's Boise.
And next we go to Heat number 308. It is Bachata. 8 couples this time. Heat number is 308. Bachata.
Bachata always reminds me of Selena.
Who?
Selena,
Oh, Selena. Okay, yes.
the singer.
I know who Salinas is. Yes, I know who Salinas. We also have somebody on here that you know, Miss Tommy. I should see if I give you questions so you can guess it, but I'm not going to do that. But from Tallahassee,
Dina.
Miss Dina Dill is on with us. It's so
Shout
nice.
out.
It's so nice that she decided to come on with no prompting from me earlier. No, she did it on her own. She was like, I want to come on. No, I did ask her, to come on and just give us some questions to get the thing started.
Wonderful.
She did say one thing. She was like, how about this question? So, how many judges are up there that are wearing pajamas at the pajamas at
Bruno.
the bottom and looking,
Only Mr. Collins.
hot and sexy at the top? I did have shorts and flip flops on yesterday.
Yes, he did.
And next we go to Heat number 309. It is Salsa. 9 couples this time. 3 events. Heat number 309. Salsa.
Miss Tina says, I'm Timber Tommy, waking me up to see snow at Chio's. Do you know what that means? Got to put her glasses on. A little salsa. Salsa is similar.
Oh, that's right. I do remember waking you up to see snow at Ohio Star Ball. Because I
yeah.
was excited. They were flurries, but I had never seen snow.
Yeah, she was not having anything to do with it. I remember this story.
Well, I was exciting,
Well,
but
because you never saw snow.
yes.
Well, just watch TV.
That's how I feel now.
There's
now,
snow on there.
again, I will say if it's below my age, it's not happening. I don't go outside. My dogs don't go outside.
Yeah. You know what's nice about salsa? Just not to stop talking about you and Dina with the snow.
And thank you, couples. And next we go to Heat number 310. It is Bachata. 8 couples this time. 2 events. Heat number 310. Bachata.
But what is nice about salsa, you break on the one beat, which is really kind of a little more simpler than the mambo, because mambo you have to break on the 2.
A little harder.
A little bit harder, because sometimes, with the mambo, they play a lot of different ones, and sometimes it's hard to hear the 2. So, if you have problems with mambo, do some salsa, because that breaks on the 1 is a little more natural. But if you're not bringing on the 2, just practice harder. Or just listen to a lot of mambos
Amen.
and try to hear that too. All right. I got it. Are you looking at this up? So once again, yes, we do have to talk over the music because there's copyright situations. I know I hear a lot of people, they ask about that, like when Mr. Plant does his
And well done. Thank you, couples. Next to go to heat 311, it is salsa. 11 couples this time. Heat number is 311, and it is salsa.
when he does his feeds from different events around the country, regional events, even some interregionals, which I believe is really kind of great because if you have friends dancing, you can watch them dance. If you have professional couples going to these things, you can watch them dance. I think it's quite the nice thing they have that doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is just log in on YouTube, do Dance Sport Dynamics, which obviously you have already if you're watching this. But tell your friends at the studio and all that, because the more we get, the better it is, and you can support your staff. But, you know, he also has to talk over the music because of the copyright, so. But you've heard salsas before, so you're really watching everybody dance. You can always turn the volume down if you don't want to hear Tommy anymore.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's true. I am a little annoying.
No, you're not. You're a lot annoying.
And well done. Thank you, couples, and thank you, judges. That does conclude our nightclub divisions. Congratulations, everyone. Great job. As we get ready for our professional events, we're going to take about a 5 or 6 minute break.
Yep.
Allow our judges to get organized for our professional events. We will be starting with Pro Heat number 1. That'll be our professional pre-championship. Pro Heat number 1, if you
I
please
stopped
stand
flipping
by.
pages.
And in about 5 or 6 minutes, we'll be running Pro Heat number 1. Thank you.
All right,
Okay, we'll
wow,
be
we're
back
going
in
to be
5
moving into the
minutes.
pros. Yeah, we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, don't go anywhere because the pros are coming. That's going to be exciting.
And lots
See-
of fun to watch.
Where's the camera? See you in a minute.
All right. You're watching the 2026 Virtual International Championships. Getting ready for the professional closed divisions. 6 divisions for you tonight. Pro Heat number 1 is the pre-champ. It's an 8-couple final. Pro Heat number 2 is the novice division. That's a 5-couple final. Pro Heat 3 is the closed international ballroom. That's a 6-couple final. Then we go into Pro Heat number 4. That is a 3-couple final. That's closed international Latin. Pro Heat 5 is the semifinal round of the closed American-style bronze and silver smooth. As well as Pro Heat number 6, the semifinal round of the closed American-style bronze and silver rhythm. That's what's on deck for you tonight. Studios participating in this professional closed division will be Beaverton, Oregon, Pensacola, Florida, Chagrin Falls, Ohio, Boise, Idaho, Portland, Oregon, Westerville, Ohio, Chagrin Falls, Ohio, Portland, Oregon, Chagrin Falls, I said already, Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, Powell, Ohio, Frederick, Maryland, Canal Winchester, Ohio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Venice, Florida, Youngstown, Ohio, Fort Walton Beach, Florida. That's where we're broadcasting from. Let's see what other new ones we have. Orange, Connecticut, Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, Warren, Ohio, Ridgefield, Connecticut, St. Charles, Illinois, Carmel, Indiana, Pensacola, Florida, Sarasota, Florida, and Summit, New Jersey. That's who's going to be in the thing tonight. Let's take a look at the old, let's see if I can get you over there. I can't right now. It's going to show you the the goings on in the other room. Oh, I can do it this way. Watch this. I'm going to cheat a little bit. A little behind the scenes. Look at what's going on here. So here's my desk. There's where the MC sits. On the far there. Hey, Jason. Wave. There's Jason over there. He's our music director. Jason Schultz. And over there he's doing a little dance. Oh, nice. Doing the wobble. Let's see, over on this side we've got Clemens and Chelsea on the on deck. Over there you can kind of see the judges area a little bit in the room. We even have party lights in here for the club style. All right. That's what's going on here. Sarah says, how many dance t-shirts does it take to change a light bulb? 5, 6, 7, 8. If you haven't done so already, you're new to our channel, you like this type of content, please hit that subscribe button. That helps us out a lot. And hit the thumbs up button. Both of those things don't hurt if you do them, I promise. And you'll feel good after you do it. It's a great way to help our channel out. Dance Sport Dynamics bring you this live stream event for the Fred Astaire Dance Studios, part of the World Cup Series. I believe this is the first World Cup Series event this year, 2026, starting off. Let's change the background for the pros. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. I hope you guys are asking our Dance Council members questions about what you're watching. I think we're going to have Jim and Tommy back. I think that's what's going to happen. Nearly 14,000 entries for this virtual competition. We started yesterday at 3 p.m. with the Fred on Red divisions as well as the solos at 4. We'll start tomorrow at 8 a.m. and go all day long tomorrow, and again 8 a.m. on Sunday. We've split the day up for the YouTube links, so there's going to be a new link every 2 hours. So starting tomorrow and starting on Sunday, it'll go part 1 at 8 a.m., part 2 at 10 a.m., part 3 at noon, part 4 at 2, and so on all the way until the end of the day. And we do that mainly... it's actually a fail-safe in case there's a song that we play or is played that is, that YouTube, the folks at YouTube don't like, so that if it does get shut down. That happened actually yesterday. One of the segments was blocked, I think, momentarily. It should be up now. I did fix it. We had to mute that song. And if you're asking why are we having commentary, that's exactly the reason. So... even though Dance Sport Dynamics does pay our ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, and GMR, all of our PROs, we still have to talk over the music, including this music, so that we don't get flagged for copyright laws. Hope you're going to cheer on your professionals tonight. Let me know in the live chat where you're watching from and who you're supporting. How many people are watching right now? Well, there's about 80 of you watching right now. All right. I think this is a long 6 minutes. He said 5, 6 minutes. I think it's been longer than that. Oh, and Joanna's watching Grace and Vincent from Westerville. They'll be in our pre-championship division. That's going to be Pro Heat number 1. Coming on here it's scheduled at 8:40, so we're pretty close to being on time. All the times are in Central Time, by the way, if we're saying a time. So tomorrow would be 8 a.m. Central Time. Looking at the weather of the weekend, I don't see the reason of going anywhere. Just stay at home, put the Danceport Dynamics on your device, get a comfy blanket, sit on the couch, watch some dancing. I think that's a great way to spend your weekend. Sarah's watching for Oak Creek all the way.
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap.
Anyone from Oak Creek, I'd like you to go up to
To the left.
Ariana and ask her how she's enjoying the negative 20-degree temperatures.
Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time.
Our MC for tonight's festivities will be Pajman Lipsy.
Cha-cha now, y'all. Now
He's
it's
currently
time.
taking notes,
To the right now.
getting
To
prepared.
the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot.
We have 2 people watching for pros. Nobody else cares about the pros. I don't think that's true.
Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left.
She's being a little baby.
2 hops this time.
Well,
Right foot. 2
negative 20. Your first experience of that. It's
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
it's a.
Get funky with it.
I don't know how to describe it.
Come on. Cha-cha now,
It's a bit fresh when you first feel it.
Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Right foot, let's stop.
Cassidy says, "Go Lake Oswego from Ohio."
Foot again.
There we go. See?
Left foot, let's stop.
Let's give those shout-outs to those dancers.
Everybody clap your hands.
All right, I think we have our commentators back in the hot seats. Back with you is Tommy and
How low can you go?
Jim. There they are.
Down low. All the way to the floor. How low can you go?
Our illustrious dance council.
Like you never stop. Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha, real smooth.
Do you guys have, Jim and Tommy, do you guys have the schedule for tonight for the pros?
One hop this time.
We do, Mr. Plant, right
Okay,
here.
perfect.
Hop this time.
I was going to give you mine if you need
I don't know if it's been updated.
Slide
Oh,
to the left.
yeah, that's probably true.
Slide to the
It's
right.
funny how they change last minute, you know?
Well,
Reverse.
it happens.
It happens. That's right.
Cha-cha.
This is the one that was printed earlier today, so we don't have an updated one.
Cha-cha again. Turn it out.
I was just talking about Ariana,
Yeah.
and this is her first real experience of Wisconsin cold. Have you guys talked to her at all? What she's
Well, I
going
think
through?
Luann is extremely nervous.
I think she's frozen solid. She can't talk. I mean, and now talk about a Florida girl like this one right here. Her
I don't know,
whole
hey,
life in Florida.
You heard me. I don't go outside. If it's lower than my age, I don't go outside.
I mean, she's getting initiated because it is cold there.
Luann was like, do you have blankets? Do you have food? I think you need to get a hotel close to the studio.
Yeah,
If you've ever driven in the snow.
it's a talent.
Welcome back, ladies and
Plant
gentlemen,
knows.
to the Virtual International Championship Professional
I do. All right.
Divisions. At
I'll
this
see you on the other
time,
side,
I'd like
guys.
to
All right, buddy.
welcome the judging panel for this
All right,
evening.
we are starting with
Let's
our
give it up for Mr.
pre-champ.
Bruno Collins.
And I believe our pre-champ
Mr. Dan
is
Rutherford.
for teachers that
Mr.
have been
Ilya
dancing for
Iframa.
18 months or less. And then
Marina
they get to
Tarzanov.
dance with a older instructor,
Ms.
18
Nadia
months or
Golina.
older.
Ms. Nicole Carroll. And Mr. Tony Doble. Judges, we are going to be moving into Pro Heat number 1. Pro Heat number 1, we have an 8-couple final in our pre-champ. Let's welcome out from Beaverton, couple 118, Casey and Kylie. From Pensacola, couple 123, Alejandro and Maria. From Sheridan Falls, couple 129, Gregory and Victoria. From Boise, couple 134, Gentry and Alessi. From Portland, couple 144, Christopher and Kira. From Westerville, couple 152, Vincent and Grace. From Sheridan Falls, couple 198, Kaylin and Julia. And your final couple from Portland, couple 254, Michael and Miley. Your places, dancing 3 dances. And your first dance, the waltz.
Now, in this division, like you said, it's 18 months and under, and an instructor that has been dancing longer.
Yes.
And they're dancing the syllabus.
They are. Yes, I think they get to go up to silver.
Silver,
Is that correct? So they can do bronze steps, they can do silver steps. Now, what's nice about this division, it gives some of our newer teachers a chance to get out there and compete and feel what it's like to compete on a either regional or national level. And they got the security of a teacher that's been around for a little bit that understands what to do. Now, as judges, sometimes these are one of the harder divisions to judge because a lot of times the 18 or over professionals are pretty equal. And then we have our newer people, and they're pretty equal. So it gets a little bit challenging. There's no rankings. It's not like, they've danced for years and they're in the top 6. It's like starting fresh. So, sometimes we don't, it's the first time we've seen some of these people. So it could be a little challenging. You could also tell that they're not really wearing ballroom dresses. We kind of simplify it for our newer teachers.
The waltz. And thank you, couples. Your places for your second dance. Mambo.
So yeah, a lot of them are wearing like a stairwear, that they get from our Fred Astaire Dance Studios. But we try to keep it simple so they don't have to necessarily invest into a sparkly Latin dress. But they also do a combination of smooth and rhythm, so you can have a shorter dress, you can have a little longer dress, you can have a little slit up the side.
And they get to do their own interpretation of the syllabus, which is nice and fun to see.
Yep.
And it's fun to see the enthusiasm through the teachers, especially the young ones.
Of course.
I love it.
Well, there's probably some nerves out there too.
Yeah.
First time. Well, like the students, you're dancing in your own studio, so that definitely does help. We have Lake Oswego and Beaverton dancing, and they're dancing at the Lake Oswego studio, which is a absolutely beautiful studio. It is huge. They actually have a almost like a movie theater screen in there. It's just a phenomenal studio.
Mambo. Come on, you can give him a nice round of applause. Looking fabulous on the screens. And now for your third and final dance of Pro Heat number 1, the pre-champ. Your places for the open cha-cha-cha.
All right, so their final dance. I believe this was a final round, correct?
Yes.
8 couples, yeah. If you're curious, up to 8 couples would be considered a final round. So what the judges will be doing is they'll be placing each couple, each dance from first place all the way up to 8th place. Once it gets to 9 couples, then it becomes a semifinal, which normally the judges would call back 6 couples. So they'd have to dance all this one time, and then the judges will make their decision, and then they'll come back with the top 6 couples from the 9 or more and run the final. But this one is a final, so we don't have to go through this one time.
And also in this division, they had 2 closed dances and 1 open dance. So right now you're seeing them do open work at open cha-cha. So this one is just like when they have, you were watching earlier today with our students doing the championships, you're seeing open choreography being done by your teachers.
Yeah, and that's also a nice little benefit. They get to learn some open work, which obviously they will be doing with their students, but on a more professional level. And everybody's really rocking it.
The Open Cha-Cha. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your pre-champ Pro Heat number 1. Thank you, competitors. And thank you, judges. All right, judges, we are going to be moving into Pro Heat number 2, our novice. We have a 5-couple final. Let's meet our couples. From Chagrin Falls, Ohio, couple 129, Gregory and Julia. From Pleasant Prairie, couple 156, Naga and Skylar. From Frederick, couple 191, Jacob and Paige. From Boise, couple 238, James and Alyssa. And from Portland, couple 254, Michael and Kira.
We did have some shout-outs from the last...
for us this evening. And your first dance of Pro Heat number 2, the Foxtrot.
We did have some shout-outs from the last heat. It says, Let's Go Jive from St. Charles, Fred Astaire. And a big shout-out to the Warren and Chagrin Falls Fads professionals. It's good to see there's people supporting their staff. So, Ms. Tommy, this is the novice division.
And this is where both instructors are under 18 months.
Yeah, no stress there. I think we've all danced novice. I know I danced novice.
Yes, we have.
Now, a funny thing, funny story about novice. My wife told me, don't talk about the old days. I'm going to talk about this anyways. So I'm out there dancing the novice division, and I'm rocking it, right? Rocking it. So I was out there, boom, dancing this foxtrot, just rocking it good, boom. Get off the floor, and Mr. Stephen Knight was there. I said, Steve, I rocked that foxtrot. He goes, yeah, too bad it was supposed to be a tango. So I was doing foxtrot to tango for some reason. I don't know why.
Well,
I just blanked out.
I mean, I haven't
blanked out.
done that, but
I just blanked out. That was the last time I ever made a mistake, though.
it happens. It happens.
It happens. Well, you know, for novices, they are moving quite well. Not really seeing a lot of nerves.
Home field advantage.
Yeah, that does help.
Foxtrot. And now for your second and final dance of Pro Heat number 2. Your places for the swing.
All right, now we're doing a little bit of swing. This is a 2-dance competition. So,
Love swing. Peppy, exciting, happy.
right. And you know, if you're looking at the judges on screen, there's always going to be an odd number of judges. The reason why we do that, if you have an even number of judges, not that it would happen, there's a possibility there could be a lot of ties, right? So by having 7 judges, the odds of that are pretty slim, but that would happen. So that's why you have 7 judges. Normally in professionals, you have anywhere from 7, 9 to 11 judges.
Depending on the event.
Yeah, usually the opens, they'll have up to 11. I think here we'll have either 7 or 9, probably. That's if they're not eating cronuts and taquitos. Could happen.
You never know.
And once again, they are doing our syllabus. They can go up to our silver level. And it's a nice way for them to learn steps and, you know, dance with that advanced partner and kind of understand that better.
Come on,
all right, great job.
One more time for your couples of Pro Heat number 2, your American novice couple. Thank you, competitors. All right, judges, we're going to be moving into Pro Heat number 5. Pro Heat number 5, the semifinal round of our American Close, Bronze and Silver Smooth. We're going to be doing this in 2 heats. 2 heats, recalling 8. Judges recalling 8 from 2. We'd like to welcome to the screens Heat number 1. Heat number 1, please turn your screens on. We have a shoe malfunction, I'm hearing. So one last chance to fix anything you need to adjust, just for the first dance to be perfect. We could also have Powell, if you can turn your camera, please. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is Pro Heat number 5, the semifinal round of our American Close, Bronze and Silver Smooth. This is Heat number 1 for your first dance and waltz.
All right, so now we have our semifinal round of our closed American Bronze.
And Jim, what does
Silver.
that mean?
Well, semifinal round means that they're probably going to cut this down to 8 couples, I would believe. Usually semifinal, usually with 20 couples, it would, you know, they'd probably knock it down. Well, 20 couples, yeah, you can make it to a semifinal to 12 and then a final. So they might be just going straight to the final from here. But what they're doing is there's 20 couples in this division. And even at a competition, sometimes 20 couples can fill that floor up. So they split the couples into 2 different heats. And what the judges will do is they'll watch the first group and get an idea of, you know, who's in there that might be worthy to be moving on. And then they'll go to the second group, will come on and dance to the same song. And the judge will do the same thing. So if they need to call back 6, now they've got to decide, was there 3 in the first, 3 in the second? Was there 1? Was there 5? It gets a little bit challenging for the judges. So, but that's why we're judges, because that's our job. And this is the closed smooth, correct?
Yes.
Up till silver.
Some beautiful dancing going on.
And thank you, Heat 1. Please stand by. We will be bringing you back for comparison. Heat number 2. Your places for your first dance of Pro Heat number 5.
All right, so now we have Heat 2 coming onto the floor. And, you know, I do get... Sounds like he's going to say something. We don't want to talk over Pajman.
Hello, hello, everyone. Your places for Heat number 2 for your first dance and waltz.
And I do sometimes have the honor, well, for quite a few years now, to MC national events. And, you know, when I first did it, these split heats, you know, I wasn't sure what heat was out there. So I have a system to make sure I know it's Heat 1, Heat 2, and make sure that I keep that straight. But now we have our second group of people coming onto the floor. And you can tell this is sometimes a very challenging division because you got some advanced pros dancing together. And they're demonstrating our syllabus.
And they're really moving.
And they're really moving. And, you know, it gives the students a chance to see the syllabus danced by our professionals.
And the person working the camera is really having to move along.
And Pajma did say they're going to do a comparison dance. And really what that basically is they're going to get everybody on the screen. So be prepared for a lot of boxes. at a nationals, they would bring them back out onto a floor and just have them all dance a waltz for maybe 20, 30 seconds so the judges can kind of compare everybody all at once, and then they'll go back with the next dance into the split heats.
And let's give it up for heat number 2 for the waltz. At this time, we'd like to welcome all couples for a comparison. Heats 1 and 2 to the floor, please.
Somebody just gave a shout out to August in Ugivnia. Miss Karen Gates. Thank you for watching and supporting your staff.
Once again, asking for all couples, your places for a comparison and waltz.
Like I said before, it should only be maybe about 30 seconds.
Look at all those boxes.
That's a lot of pros. Hope they don't bump into each other. Hey, you never know. With AI, you never know what might happen out there. Another thing that's really cool about this virtual competition is, a lot of our students, they go to their studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, your semifinalists for Pro Heat number 5 of the closed American Bronze and Silver Smooth. Thank you, Heat 2. Heat 1, your places for your second dance. The Tango.
The dramatic tango.
And what I was saying before Paso started talking is that, a lot of our students, they dance in their own studio. They never really they see people at competitions from other studios, but don't really get to see where they dance. So with this virtual competition, you're really able to see all the different studios around the country and, what their decorations are and what their Fred Astaire stuff is. And you might even get some ideas for your own studio. Hey,
Every time I look, I see something that I'm like, oh, I love that. We need to do that.
All right, we also have, it says, hi, Jim and Tommy. It's Jackie from the frozen tundra of Illinois, Jackie Josephs.
Oh, hello, Jackie.
I'm surprised she even used the phrase frozen tundra because, that's more of a Green Bay kind of expression. So props to you using that, but stay warm, Jackie. Yeah, but you decide to live there, so you got to deal with it. I lived in Illinois for a little bit.
Hope the girls are doing good.
Yes, adorable. But I was in Illinois for about 4 years, and second to last year, it got to 50-something below zero with the wind chill. Yeah, it was crazy.
I cannot even imagine.
The Tango. And thank you, Heat 1. Heat 2, your places for your second dance. The Tango.
And with Miss Jackie, I know she probably would never say this, but I'm going to say it. Well, congratulations that your Bears made it to the divisional round. Very exciting. Most incredible touchdown I ever saw. It says a lot because, we watched, Favre and Rodgers for like 30 years. But got to give them props. But now they're watching it on TV like us. Anyways, stay warm, Jackie. All right, so now this is Tango.
Sorry the Bears lost the last game.
Yes. Well, it happens.
I'm kind of sorry.
Tango, very dramatic. As you can see, a lot of people are. Mr. Gate, everybody does that. Get that light back on me, thank you. It's really hard to pick a champion, Mr.
You have to come fix the light.
Not that close. Mr. Gate goes, who's your champion? Well, you know what? That's not our role right now. Our role is to be biased and hope that they all win.
And enjoy the beautiful dancing.
Well, and you're watching this just like we are. How do you pick a winner?
The Tango.
They're all fantastic.
And thank you, Heat 2. Heat 1, we'd like to welcome you back to the floor for your third dance. The Foxtrot.
We got a shout out for Rico and Sophia from the Fort Walton Beach studio. Another beautiful big studio.
I do have a pretty studio.
You do? That's right. It's your studio. Sorry, I forgot there for a second. And just to finish on this, Miss Jackie did say bear down. I expected that.
She's going to have
and
to
she
bear
knew that
down.
was very hard for me to say. You have no idea, Jackie. But you earned it. Just remember that next year. All right, doing a little foxtrot, one of my favorite dances.
I love it because it's sexy.
Well, it's jazzy, it's bluesy. You know, sometimes as students and professionals, you know, we look at the school figure division sometimes a little too serious. You know, like the word school figures, like we're going to school and it's like an exam. It's like it's got to be just perfect.
The more we know, the more we forget. We forget to have fun.
Well, and you know, when we get to our opens, all of a sudden we start putting expression and feeling into it. Let's do that in our school figure stuff. Don't be afraid to do that. We'll explain why in a second.
The Foxtrot. Come on, put those hands together for your professionals. Thank you, Heat 1. Heat 2, we'd like to welcome you to the floor. Your places for the Foxtrot.
But yeah, a lot of times, you know, when we get to our open routines, you know, we feel like there's a little more freedom there to express, or doing a showcase or a solo or a novelty. And also we get into our closed divisions and we start thinking about every coaching that we had. Keep your head here, hand up, foot here, boom, 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 boom. A lot of stinking thinking starts going through that head. Instead of when you get to the competition, just dance. Just let it flow. Just feel it, feel the music. I mean, listen to the music right now. That music is just, it flows, it's jazzy, it's bluesy. Just smile and just feel it through the body and just let it go.
No, my mic
Okay,
wasn't
so Miss
on.
Tommy was just explaining some wonderful thoughts. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard any thoughts more
The Foxtrot.
impressive in my life. And
once
y'all
again,
missed it
ladies
because she
and
forgot to
put
turn
those
the
hands together
microphone
for your
on.
professionals.
I was like, I couldn't hear her. I was like, is your mic on? And it wasn't on.
And thank you, couples. At this time, we're going to invite Heat 1 for your final dance of Pro Heat number 5, the semifinal round of your closed American Bronze and Silver Smooth. Your places for the Viennese Waltz.
All right, y'all got to let me know out there how long Tommy's been muted. If it was from the beginning or just like the last 5 minutes, because
What I was saying is that one of the first things that I look for is the story that you're telling me. And I'm judging is the expression. You have to give me a story. And then I go down the list of the other things. You have to grab my attention and bring me in,
yes.
no matter what dance it is.
Well, it's kind of like when you have something really poignant to say and you don't turn your mic on. It's kind of similar to that. Hey, you know, as an MC, I'm used to
Jackie,
doing.
did I have my mic on earlier?
She'll tell you. She'll probably say the broadcast has been fantastic without you with the mic on. Well, MC, and I'm just used to turning it on and off, on and off, on and off.
Had a blonde moment. What can I say?
Hey, it happens. But that's okay. We got you now.
That you do.
It's so funny. I'm looking up at the judges, And when I first looked at it, I thought it said our disgusted panel of judges, but it's our distinguished.
The Viennese Waltz.
Either one
And
works.
one last time, ladies and gentlemen, for heat number 1. Thank you, couples. And now we'd like to invite Heat 2. Your places for your final dance of Pro Heat number 5. The Viennese Waltz.
All right, so Miss Jackie did confirm that you've been heard.
Okay, good.
Except for that one little time there.
Hiccup.
One little hiccup.
Happens.
But, you know, we've been going from pretty early today.
Yes.
Working on some new syllabus here earlier today, which was kind of exciting. We multitask here, I tell you. Okay. For me, in smooth, yes, I love the Foxtrot. But Viennese Waltz to me is in a different level. The music is bluesy, it's sexy, it's just, there's so much modern music out there right now. Right now, that
But back in the day,
well, yes, back in the day, it was more like carousel kind of music.
it's terrible.
Well, you know, when I decided I wanted to dance professionally, you know, I looked at the rhythm and I looked at the smooth. And I was listening to the music and the smooth and going, okay, and listening to the rhythm and going, I think I'm going to do rhythm. But if I heard stuff like this, it'd been a little more difficult because the music is just fantastic.
Totally agree with you.
It's just the feeling that you can get with it. Just listen to this song.
Heart-wrenching.
That's what you got to do. You got to immerse yourself into the music, even at a competition.
The Viennese Waltz. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, one last time for Pro Heat number 5. Thank you, competitors. We will be coming back with the final round following our next event. We will be calling the final round of Pro Heat number 5 following our next event. At this time, we're going to be moving into Pro Heat number 3, the International Closed Ballroom. Judges, we have a 6-couple final. Let's meet our couples. From Pau, couple 100, James and Gabrielle. Couple 136, Nikita and Alexandra. From Frederick, couple 169, David and Marcy. From Canal Winchester, couple 182, Haran and Gina. From Milwaukee, couple 183, Victor and Yana. And your final couple from Venice, couple 201, Gonzalo and Danila. You'll be dancing 4 dances for us this evening. Your places for your first dance and waltz.
All right, Miss Tommy, now we're moving into the International Ballroom, Waltz, Tango, Foxtrot,
Love it.
Quickstep. So there's a little difference between international
Yes.
and American style.
Yes, you can't break frame. You can't. In the American style, where you can open up and do all these big, beautiful lines and twirl together and away and in and out, in and out. In ballroom, you have to stay in frame, which makes it a lot more difficult in some aspects.
Well, like tomorrow night, I believe tomorrow night. Tomorrow is, well, maybe Sunday night. I'm not sure when the opens will be done.
I'm not sure either.
But your open divisions, you'll see in American Smooth, they will separate and do things side by side, but the international will still be in frame and hold. So pretty much what they're doing here is like the bronze to the silver, but in the open, you're able to use those, but create your movements.
The Waltz. And for your second dance, the Tango.
Also, in like the Open International, the dresses will be a lot different. You'll see a lot of hanging feathers and chiffon, and the gentlemen will be in tails, which I believe is the only division that you'll see the gentlemen in tails, looking all dapper. The hair slicked back, and yeah, it's pretty. And then you get to the Latin, and hardly any clothes
At all.
which, as a judge, it's fine. You know, I mean, we're not talking about the guys, obviously. Sometimes with the guys too.
Shirts open.
Yeah. I was never a shirt open guy. But tonight is all closed divisions, and they obviously do not have to wear tails in this
Again,
closed
most of them
division.
are Fred Astaire wear. A stairwear.
A stairwear, correct. But this is to professionals, not necessarily 18 months or less. They could be dancing for 15 years. We don't know.
And we have out there Powell and Milwaukee and Northbrook.
Venice.
Is that Frederick?
Could be. Probably.
The Tango.
Just as Fred, but I believe that's Frederick.
Come on, how are they
I'm
doing
just
out there tonight?
Proud I can see it.
And your places for your third dance, the slow Foxtrot.
Don't cry.
All right, so with the International Foxtrot, Miss Tommy, I believe, you know, our American bronze, the Foxtrot, has a little bit more snap. It's a little quicker. And then when you get to silver, it slows down just a little bit. Pretty much similar to International Foxtrot.
We'll bring you violets in May. Tears are in vain. Oh, honey, please don't.
I know everyone thinks that the Viennese waltz or the Quickstep is the harder of the ballroom dances.
Foxtrot by far.
Slow Foxtrot is by far the hardest.
Well, it requires a lot
more technique.
more control through the legs, because there's that little hesitation that you have to have. It's easy just to go, but when you have to hover and then move out on it,
It's hard.
it's hard.
Tears are in vain.
The way the world is right now, we want to do things fast.
Go,
So
go, 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 go,
slow
go, go,
things
go.
down. That's why it's a slow Foxtrot. But it's beautiful. It just glides across the floor. Man, these judges, even though it's going to be tough. There's a
Yeah.
lot of great competitors out
The
there.
Foxtrot.
We got any shout outs happening out there, Jim?
Well, this one.
Following this next dance, we'll be going back to the final round of Pro Heat number 5. Our American closed bronze and silver smooth. Finalists, please stand by. And now for your final dance of Pro Heat number 3, your closed international ballroom. Your places, your dance, the Quickstep.
Yes, there was a time it was off only a short while, so people were enjoying the fact that you were not heard.
Wonderful.
I'm kidding. There's a shout out for Arthur and Azure. Hopefully I'm saying that correct. And we have Miss Stacy appreciating our comments. That's nice.
I'm glad someone appreciates us.
Someone appreciates us. That's nice. Yes. Once again, if you have any questions as far as what the judges are looking for, or how we judge, or anything in particular that you have always wanted to ask an adjudicator, well, we're right here. So feel free to ask us. We will give you our honest answer. Even if it might be difficult to hear, we will give you our honest answer.
Now, the exact opposite of the slow Foxtrot. This one, not to say that it's easy.
Talk about changing gears. Going from slow to jamming.
Yes. Fast
The
pace.
Quickstep. And one more time, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pro Heat number 3, your international closed ballroom. Thank you, competitors. At this time, judges, we're moving back to the final round of Pro Heat number 5 of our bronze American closed smooth. 8 couples have been recalled. Let's meet our couples. From Venice, couple 126, Sebastian and Danella. Couple 136, Nikita and Alexandra. From Fort Walton Beach, couple 140, Rico and Sophia. From Canal Winchester, couple 155, Kenneth and Gina. From Milwaukee, couple 183, Victor and Yana. From Orange, Connecticut, couple 202, Ninad and Juliet. From Warren, couple 218, Augustine and Virginia. And from Orange, couple 226, Chris and Stephanie. Congratulations, you are our finalist. Your places for your first dance of this final round and waltz.
All right, well, congratulations to our 8 finalists from around 20 couples. Pretty impressive. So now as a final, the judges will be placing the couples from first all the way through to 8th.
And for once, I'm so happy I'm not having to do that.
Yeah, you know, don't think that it's easy for us judges, that we don't take what we do seriously, because we really do. Because, you know, we know the professionals work very, very hard. They dedicate their life to their dancing. We did. And, you know, as judges, we feel we have the responsibility to really judge these the best that we possibly can. And sometimes it's very difficult. You know, sometimes first, second, and third can go either way. It could be just, you know, a frame that's a little bit off between the three. You know, it's fine
It's
little
impression
details.
judging.
It's impression judging, right? This is why you have multiple judges out there, because you might have, like, Tommy might judge one couple first place. I might say they're third place. It's just how we see them. But, you know, we do the best that we can, because we know how important this is. I know how important it was for us, you know, when we made the finals.
The waltz. And one more time for the finalists here in their first dance. And for your second dance, your places for the tango.
That's another saying. Gold couple 218, amazing. In Yale, Ohio. Eugenia in August. All right, so now we're on to the tango.
Again, it's the drama dance. I love it.
Yep. Now in our smooth, when we do our closed and our open, there's 4 dances. We have waltz, tango, foxtrot, and Viennese waltz. And international style, there's 5, because they add quickstep into it. American rhythm has 5 dances. So there's 4 dances, which could turn out one couple could place first and 2, another couple could play first and 2, and depending how they always fall, if there's a tie, they go to what's called a Rule 11, which they will pretty much add up how many first places each one got. And I believe the one with the most first, you're a scrutineer, so you would probably explain that better than me.
And for your third dance, your places for the Foxtrot.
So yeah, they go, I believe, to the first place marks from the judges, because it's possible to tie even if you get some second places in there, and who got the most first places would determine who the winner is.
certain night, the night we
I don't think
met,
her mic's on again.
there was magic
My
abroad
sitting on
in the
again.
air. There were
You were correct in everything you said.
at the Ritz and a night in KFC.
You can't write this stuff, people. You can't.
Square.
Someone needs coffee or sleep.
I may be right,
See, this is what my life was when I was teaching her, too. Not much
but
different.
I'm perfectly willing to swear.
I think I proved my point from earlier.
Oh,
And smile at me.
it's just a little flip.
It's just, all you got to do is go up. That's it. If you don't hear yourself in a speaker, well, I'm not going to give you the secret because it's a lot of fun when you don't do it.
Over London town. Poor puzzle moon wore such a frown.
And the camera work is looking pretty good too. You don't want your pro to get too far away from the camera. It kind of makes it a little harder to see what the couple is doing. So
You want to get too close where we can't see their feet.
well, that too. You just frame them as good as you can and move with them. And that's the key. You know, somebody's getting some good exercise out there because even with the students, they're moving around the floor as much as the students are. So
The
props to them.
Foxtrot.
I'm just glad it's not me.
And now
You'd forget
your
to turn
places
the
for your
camera on.
final dance of Pro Heat number 5 of the American Closed Bronze and Silver Smooth. Your dance, the Viennese Waltz.
She's killing me. Again, my favorite dance.
And another good
Absolutely.
song.
Yep.
None of my pain has ever caught you by surprise.
Well, that new, it's not as new anymore, but the Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga,
Still it's hard to trust you.
Oh, that's an amazing song.
the name escapes me at the moment. Beautiful Bolero, the beautiful Viennese Waltz, that is.
Just to lay down and rest in your heart. And I'll reach for your
Pat Jordy says you can't hear, but I'm cheering loud for Fort Walton Beach.
Yay!
And Maria This Garcia also go Fort Walton Beach. Woo, go Rika and Sophia. We're going to get more shout outs for some of these other competitors out there.
It's all right. Go for Walton.
Well, I'm a little biased to Fort Walton, yes. I'm not going to lie.
I've laughed so hard that I've got a tear running down my...
Yeah. Well,
Is my mic on?
that's what happens when you don't turn your microphone on.
What can I say?
So I believe,
Plan to probably explain me from
The
being an
Viennese
MC.
Waltz.
well,
Come on, ladies
he'll
and
just
gentlemen,
he'll
one
just
more
do it
time
himself and make sure that it's
for
on
your
and off.
finalists of Pro Heat number
All right, well,
5,
congratulations
Closed
to our
American Bronze
8
and Silver Smooth.
couples that made it to the finals.
Thank you, couples. We do have a costume changes. Thank you, judges. At this time, we are going to be moving into our Fred on Red nominations. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in April, we have our cross-country dance championships on the first evening on April 6th. We're going to be doing the evening of Fred on Red as well as the best of the best. So we hope you will join us that evening. At this time, we're going to be calling the nominees. Starting with the Best Actress in the Female category. Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Ludwa Forsky from Youngstown for Uncomprensible. Our next nomination, Janet Lee from Oak Creek for Run to You. Our next nomination, Katie Muir from Madison West for Fever. Our next nomination, Susanna Hawkins from Powell for Rise Like a Phoenix. And now moving to the Best Actor in the Male category. Your first nomination, from Scottsdale, Ian Sin, The Muse. Our next nomination from Madison West, Chris Hahn for Keep Moving. Our next nomination from POW, John Hauser for Jack's Lemon. And our final nomination in this category from Scottsdale, Jeff Fry for Black Suits. And now moving into our next category for the Best Amateur Couple Ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, John Jive and Marie from Upper Montclair for You Give Love a Bad Name. Our next nominee from Scottsdale, Jason Ties and Kara Ties for Love. And our final nomination in this category from Oak Creek, Janet Lee and Cream Pepil, I Gotcha. And moving into the Best Dancer in the female category. And your nominees. From Goodyear, Lauren Wallace for The Phantom of the Opera. From Oak Creek, Janet Lee for Run to You. From Madison West, Katie Muir for Fever. And from Oak Creek, Joan Capdian for Bad Guy. And now moving into the Best Costume and Makeup category. And your nominees are from Goodyear, Lauren Wallace for The Phantom of the Opera. From Scottsdale, Jason and Kara Ties for Love. From Madison West, Chris Hahn for Keep Moving. From Youngstown, Josh and Callie Fisher for Beetlejuice. And from Scottsdale, Deborah Pels for Little Bird. We're now moving into the Best Story Plot Idea category. And your nominees are from Oak Creek, Janet Lee for Run to You. From Park Ridge, Mike and Debbie Maggio are All in Good Times. From Madison West, Phoebe Love for Fantasy. From Scottsdale, Jeff Fry for Fever of the Race. And moving into the Best Cinematography and Creativity category. And your nominees are from Goodyear, Lauren Wallace, The Phantom of the Opera. Tess Rivera from Oak Creek, If You Go Away. From Oak Creek, Janet Lee, Run to You. From Madison West, Chris Hahn, Keep Moving. And from Scottsdale, Jeff Fry for Black Suits. And now we're moving into the best comedy category. Your nominees are from Pleasant Prairie, Marion Bowman for Big Spender. From Powell, Lena Weber, She's a Lady. And Melissa Sillip from Meek Schmeek. And we're now moving into the best drama category. And your nominees are from Goodyear, Lauren Wallace for Phantom of the Opera. From Oak Creek, Janet Lee, Run to You. And from Madison West, Katie Muro for Fever. And moving into the best action and horror category. And your nominees are from Madison West, Phoebe Love for Fantasy. From Madison West, Chris Hahn, Keep Moving. From Scottsdale North, Jeff Fry for Black Suits. And from Oak Creek, Joan Capita for Bad Guy. And now moving into the final category for Best Movie Overall. And your nominees are from Goodyear, Lauren Wallace for Phantom of the Opera. From Oak Creek, Janet Lee for Run to You. From Madison West, Katie Muro for Fever. From Madison West, Chris Hahn for Keep Moving. And from Scottsdale North, Jeff Fry for Black Suits. And one more time, a big round of applause for all of our nominees for the Fred on Red. We will see you on April 6th for your evening of the best of the best and all of the category nominees. We'll be back momentarily with our next event. Sherigan Falls, we need you to please check in. Sherigan Falls, please check in on the on deck.
To the heart, I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on my guitar. Fill up the engine, we can drive real far. Go dancing underneath the stars. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Got me feeling like I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss your eyes, I wanna drink that smile, I wanna feel like my soul's on fire, I wanna stay up all day and all night, yeah, you got me.
All right, you're watching the 2026 Virtual International Championships. My name is Nicholas, bringing you this live stream event for the Fred Astaire Dance Studios worldwide. Hope you guys are having a good time. We're right in the middle of the pros. We will be switching to Part 5 for today at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Central Time. We'll be switching to Part 5. You don't have to do anything. Just leave your browser there. Take me about 15 seconds or so to switch the feed. Once I do, some of you, depending on what app you're using, you might have to click that says Play Next Live. Otherwise, it'll just play automatically for some of you. But we've been doing it all day yesterday and today, and you guys have been handling it just fine, I think. I haven't gotten too many complaints. I hope you guys are having fun with our commentary. Jim Carter and Tommy Travato. We'll be streaming live on Dance Sport Dynamics for the Desert Dance Classic. That's our next one. And that is on the 6th, 7th, and 8th of February. Interregional competition for Arizona. Regional director for that is Albina Haberly. Join us for that. We'll be streaming all the pro divisions. After that, we'll be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the Milwaukee Dance Sport Classic. Streaming those pros. That will be on the 19th, 20th, and 21st of February. And then we'll be in Chicago, Illinois for their Freddie Ball. That's on the 12th, 13th, and 14th of March. Streaming the pros for that, as well as back to Milwaukee for Dance Fantasy. That will be on the 19th, 20th, and 21st of March. And back to Arizona for their Dance Fusion. And that'll be on the 27th and 28th. So that's our schedule for February and March for our live streaming. We're happy to bring all those professional events to you. I think we have our commentators almost back in the chair. He's just, it's like a puppy dog. He has to turn around 3 circles before he sits. We have Tommy and Jim. There you go. Don't worry, it wasn't on camera. No one
Are you
saw
cracking yourself up, Clint?
Yep, I am. Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Howdy,
Ooh,
howdy.
Bronze and silver. Is this our last heat? Oh, we have Latin to do still. They'll probably do that in between. All right, we're waiting for our Hollywood Squares Dancing with the Stars edition. We have Mr. Tolinda Volani, who obviously was Dancing with the Stars and a champion on Dancing with the Stars. I think it was the All-Stars that he won, possibly. We first started, they called him the bad boy of ballroom. Remember that?
I was watching the line dance.
Tommy was zoning.
No, I was watching the line dance.
We call 8 from 2. 8 from 2. At this time, we'd like to welcome Heat 1 to the floor. Heat 1, camera zone.
All right, so it looks like we have about 17, 18 couples in this. So once again, they're going to split this into 2 heats. They're going to call 8 couples back from 2 separate heats.
For your first dance, the cha-cha-cha.
So with all the couples we have out there, and only 8 are going to make the final round. Once again, they're wearing a lot of dance wear. You're going to see a little bit more fringy, with a slit, a little more sexy style of dress.
Yeah.
And the guys can wear black shirts. And of course, some of them, have it opened down a little bit. Got to show the chest. It's a great song.
It really is.
Once again, they're demonstrating our school figures up to silver. Got JD saying Jimmy.
Jimmy.
It's nice to have a fan out there. Probably know who this is, but it's a handle, so it just says JD.
Maybe it's JD Vance.
I don't know. The only JD I know is Jesse DeSoto, so it might be him.
Heat 2. Would like to welcome you to turn your cameras on.
Shout out to Mr. Aaron DeSoto watching. Obviously, we're entertaining him.
Oh, that's good. At least we're entertaining somebody.
Former Fred Astaire champion and United States finalist, which he'll tell you that every time you meet him. He's very proud of that.
He should be.
Yes. Danced with his beautiful wife, Irina.
She is a beautiful woman.
I would agree, yes. I know he's sitting there going right now, if I was in this division, I'd be killing it. They have no chance. Boy's a competitor.
Always was.
Well, as professionals, we try to gain any type of advantage through working out, through practicing. I remember golfing with Aaron one time, and I was like, where is he? He's on a tree branch doing pull-ups. On a tree branch. The boy's crazy.
I can see it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was pumping the guns.
And thank you, Heat 2. We're going to invite all couples to the floor, all couples for a comparison. So all couples, cameras on. Your places for your comparison, the cha-cha-cha.
All right, now they're doing the comparison dance, bringing all the couples on the floor. So
we get to see all the little squares.
Yep. Seeing all the competitors at once. Like I said, it's only going to be about 30 seconds of this, and then they'll be moving into the Rumba. I don't know why I looked. It hasn't changed in like 25 years. I was there going, wasn't there this?
Yeah, Jim, and you competed in this.
Let's see what Aaron had to say, because I know he just texted me. Or maybe not. Actually, he's yelling at me. I didn't read his question, so I got to look back and see what his question was.
Well, you have your glasses on.
Yeah, I'll tell you what his question was. It's not really dance related, but
that's okay.
And once more, let's give it up for all of our couples, Heat 1 and Heat 2. At this time, we're going to ask Heat 1 to please keep your video screens on. Heat 1, screens on. And your second dance, Rumba.
Here's Mr. Aaron said, hey, Jimmy, have you ever had a hole-in-one? Yes, Aaron, you know I did because you were with me that day. I've had two, actually, yes. But what's funny is when I hit the shot, I thought I was going to hit the green, so I bent down to get my tee, and he said it went in the hole, so I never even saw it.
Figures.
Yeah. He bought me a drink at the end. That was nice. If you know the Sotos, that's quite a big deal. He actually bought me a drink. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They say, let's go, Carmel. Daphne and Ben. So Ben and Daphne, you got a shout out. All right. Well, Aaron, text me the question. I can't find it. Yeah, okay. The man's, but I like crazy.
Don't we all?
Gotta be.
The Rumba. And thank you, Heat 1. Heat 2. Your places for your second dance. And Rumba.
All right, the beautiful Rumba.
Love the Rumba.
Oh, yeah.
It was always one of my favorite dances. This is a really good song.
They've been playing some really good jams during this competition. I remember the very first virtual competition. There's a lot of restrictions on music, so they used a lot of in the domain, which means that the licensings ran out of it or the copyright ran out. So we were actually dancing to songs that were written like in 1920. I think it's like 100 years or something like that,
Yeah,
and there's no
it's
copyright. So, you know, we only had like one Viennese waltz that we danced to, or that they danced to. So, a lot's changed. But yeah, in the rumba, you're going to see a lot of different figures from our syllabus. Of course, one of the best things about rumba, the characteristic, is the hip action that we use, being very grounded into the floor. A lot of body isolations. Definitely a division where you can really express.
Tell a beautiful story.
Beautiful story, that's right.
The Rumba. Come on, put your hands together for heat number 2. And now we'd like to invite heat number 1 back to the floor. And your dance, the swing.
Even though I don't want to talk about this guy all night, but Aaron just asked me, did they have closed rhythm back in 1982 when I danced? Which was pretty generous. I figured he'd say like 1922 or something like
didn't.
that. 1982, well, first of all, I was not part of Fred Astaire in 82, so get your facts right, Mr. DeSoto. I started in 84. Okay, maybe a couple years off. But no, they did not have closed rhythm or closed smooth back
Just
then.
so you know, Mr. DeSoto, I danced the very first time they had the bronze and silver closed rhythm, and I won it. I beat Joe.
Little satisfaction there, right? Yeah, I don't know if they even had these dances created back in 1982 or 84. All right, little swing. Is this open?
Nope.
No,
They're
it's
all
closed. That's right, it's all closed.
Bronze and silver closed. But yes, I did see something that was questionable if it was.
Well, that's why I was watching something going, is this an open division? Well, you know, our syllabus is designed to where you can take a little liberty with how it's done, but it's still got to be somewhat recognizable.
Come on, let's hear it for
That was
heat
questionable.
number 1. And now we'd like to invite heat number 2 to the floor. And your third dance, the swing.
Yes, we got the boss, Mr. Plant.
I
here.
just have to remember to turn my mic on.
Yeah, that does. A couple times she's done that, Plant. It's been entertaining. We know that. We've actually pointed that out, that we've had the biggest following out of everybody. Now, it might be because it's the professionals dancing tonight. There's a lot more students, but we're going to say it's because you and I are on the microphones talking that there's 82. We're really shooting for 100. So, call your friends, call your family, call your enemies. We don't really care. Just, get them to go on to Dance Sport Dynamics on YouTube and subscribe. Costs you nothing.
And remember, if you're watching it at the studio and you're watching it all on the big screen, you can always log in on a separate device to
That's
do your
right.
shout outs, log in on your phone. It costs you absolutely nothing to watch it and do a shout out.
And let's hear it for the swing. And thank you, Heat 2. Heat 1. Your places for your final dance of the semifinal round of Pro Heat number 6, the American Closed Bronze and Silver Rhythm. Your places for the Mambo.
And before the person who will not be named anymore sends me the question, no, we did not have, YouTube or any kind of virtual anything back in my day.
That's because you didn't have internet.
I mean, we barely had video cameras. You know, nowadays, you know, you got these little phones. Me, it was like open the case, throw it on the arm, stick the tape in, battery pack, go. Or we chiseled our routines in stone.
I got a video. I got a speeding ticket by mail the other day from a drone.
From a drone. Okay. Times have changed, yes. All right, Mambo. All right, one of the dances that the timing is a little tough because you got to break on the two. And yes, even professionals sometimes when we're watching, they can be off time. Sometimes it's not their fault. Sometimes in our music, people are always fantastic. But sometimes you get one that you just can't hear. I know Aaron had a lot of problems with Mambo back in the day, but we won't talk about that.
Thank God he had Jackie.
Irina was fine. I said Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I went to Jesse. Sorry.
Jackie Riddell was going. No.
Sorry. I am blonde sometimes on the ends.
Heat 2 to the floor for your final round of Pro Heat number 6. Mambo.
It is late for me.
One DeSoto brother was enough. All right. This is Heat number 2. I believe after this, they will be cutting it down to 8 competitors. So you'll probably see anywhere between 12 or so couples not coming back.
So make sure you log in and shout out to your favorite couple because
That's
you
right,
may not see them again.
Get those shout outs. We have from Stacy, the green looks fabulous. Frederick on the dance floor.
It does.
Again, go Javier and Sabrina. They've been dancing a lot. Lake Oswego. Let's go Mike Hawk. And then Gabrielle she said, let's go pros. She cheers for the pros, of course. Being a former champion herself in the standard division.
And always so graceful.
Yes, it was all her. She's the only one I looked at.
Well, she's absolutely gorgeous still.
Oh, very good question.
The Mambo. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time.
All right, folks, we're going to switch to part 5. If those of you watching at home, just keep watching. And I'm going to take about 15 seconds to switch the feed.